Charleston White is no stranger to controversy, but this time the internet is buzzing over archival footage of him testifying in court. Critics are calling him a snitch, while supporters argue he's just standing by his values. But what's the truth behind this viral moment? And more importantly, does Charleston White even care? The footage in question shows White delivering sworn testimony in a legal proceeding. While the details of the case remain murky, the internet wasted no time calling him out for allegedly contradicting his street-savvy persona. Many critics argue that this proves White is a hypocrite. After all, he's built his brand on condemning street culture while seemingly engaging in what some call snitch behavior. But here's where things get interesting. White didn't sit back and let the internet run wild with the narrative. He quickly fired back, insisting that he's never claimed to follow so-called street codes. In fact, he doubled down on his stance, saying cooperation with law enforcement is necessary to fix crime in the community.
I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired it.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and two other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
He said, "Look, you shot him."
And what did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him. And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
I handed him the gun.
A nigga said, we saw the Snitch video. So everybody saw it. It's been on the news before. Just because you saw it, you still broke. It don't change nothing. You still broke. I'm still rich. I'm still getting booked. It don't change nothing. Yeah, it don't change nothing. We seen the Snitch video. So, everybody's seen it before you seen it. It used to be on the news. I keep telling y'all, I made the news before. All what y'all doing, people I already seen. So what, you seen it? You think they gonna stop booking me? You think they gonna stop interviewing me? You think people gonna stop? No, nigga. You still gonna be poor. And I'm still gonna be rich and famous. It don't change nothing. We seen the Snitch video. So, yeah, nigga, I got a comedy show tomorrow night. We gonna laugh about it on stage.
According to White, the real problem isn't snitching, it's the toxic cycle of crime that keeps tearing communities apart. But did this response change anyone's mind? Not exactly. This debate goes beyond Charleston White. It's about the long-standing battle between loyalty and accountability. Some say he betrayed the very culture he speaks on. Others believe he's exposing the flaws in that culture. Hip-hop has had this conversation before, and it's clear that the no snitch rule is still deeply ingrained. But Charleston White, he refuses to play by those rules. Love him or hate him, Charleston White remains one of the most polarizing voices on the internet. Whether this footage changes how people see him or it just fuels the fire is up for debate, but one thing's for sure, he's not backing down. What's your take on Charleston White's testimony? Is he standing on his principles, or did this expose his contradictions? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the more breaking stories.